Hello, hello. Sir David the Bard coming to you from Australia. Boy, we're getting a winter wonderland down here in Australia. Coming to you from the Salt Lake, Australia area. I wanted to do a video today on the Mormon Church, like I haven't done it before. Anyway, the Mormon Church has discontinued a very long program called home teaching. A home teacher is a person who once a month gets with a partner, and usually in a regular ward that's organized, you have an adult home teacher that goes with a young man, 14, 15, 16-year-old home teacher, and you go to the 5 families, that 5 or 6, whatever, families that you're assigned to once a month. And your job is to basically sit in their home and to have a prayer and to ask if there's anything that the church can do to help them. And the father calls all the children into the room, says, "Children, here are the home teachers," and they give blessings and they spy basically on those families. Now, one of the things that the home teaching program has done over the years is that if you have an adult who needs a child, a boy child, to go with him for home teaching, there's 2 people right there that are indoctrinated into going to people's homes and reporting. When you show up at somebody's home, they usually have it all cleaned up and the clutter gone and the kids' faces are washed, and they're putting on the best show that they can. So the home teaching program has been in the church for several decades. And now they have disavowed it and discontinued it. There is no more home teaching. Now again, these are the roots of the Mormon Church. A cult is going to fall apart if you don't keep beating the people over the head. You have to beat the people over the head and make them feel small, destroy their ego, and blow smoke up their butt to be able to keep going. Now the Boy Scouts of America have been abandoned by the Mormon Church and all of that regimentation of their young men getting ready for missions, and now they've also discontinued the home teaching program. Well, that means that once a month, when I was in the elders quorum, we used to lie. They would say, "How many of you have done your home teaching every month?" No one did it till the end of the month, and most of them didn't do it at all. And we'd report that we did it when we didn't do it. And then you've got to report to your supervisor, and then your supervisor goes into a meeting and says, "Oh, the Smith family, the home teachers are telling us that she's having trouble with her baby, and they may need some counseling, or they may need some food or whatever." But the home teachers report through the echelon of the church right up to the bishop what families need and what they don't need, and who's being faithful and who's having faith problems, if you know what I mean. So anyway, home teaching is one that they have really beat the members over the head for years and years, and it's now discontinued. So what are you going to do? You don't have the Boy Scout regimentation. They don't beat you over the head there anymore. They don't beat you over the head with the home teaching anymore. There's so many resignations and so much changing of the wards and the stakes that the elders quorum and the high priest quorum meet together. There used to be so many elders and so many high priests, they couldn't meet in one meeting room together. But now they got them both together in one priesthood class, and that makes the old boys, the high priests, feel like idiots because they're around the young elders who don't have any experience and they have nothing in common. Then you have the elders who are resentful that the old boys are in there and they're controlling the lessons and what's being said and how things are progressing in that ward. So anyway, without the home teaching program, you're going to see changes. You're going to see some doctrinal type changes in the Mormon Church. They've gone, in the last 2 or 3 years, they've come out with all the essays saying you're not going to be a god anymore, and that Joseph Smith, looked in a hat with a rock in it, and they've divulged all of their most of their seedy background information, and now the Boy Scouts are gone, and now the home teaching is gone. So I think you're going to see the next generation of Mormons coming up are not going to be marching towards missions, and will probably be marching to a very different drummer. So anyway, this is Sir David the Bard coming to you from Australia. Glad to be with you again. I'm healthy, wealthy, wise. Maybe I'm not wealthy. I don't know. Am I wealthy? Maybe I am. I don't know. But anyway, let me give you a quick report too, if you're watching this one. I bought this chair. I have a new chair, and it's a power chair. It raises me up so I can get out of the chair. My other big chair, I couldn't get out of. So anyway, not only do I need to lose a few pounds, but I got to get some more strength. But I'm 71, and you know, that's getting to an age where having a lift chair is kind of fun, because I can go up and down, up and down. And a lot of times my wife will come in and say, quit playing with the chair, that you're going up and down in it. So anyway, $2,100, and it's coming from Mississippi. It came specially built for me from Mississippi, and it's called The One. The One. That's the name of the company that built it. So anyway, I got another new car, RAV4. This is the third RAV4 that I bought, Toyota. The last one I put 120,000 miles on it, and it never even had one repair. It was perfect. When I turned it in, it was as perfect as the day I bought it. So they've been very, very dependable. So anyway, we're doing good. Grandpa and Grandma are still alive and well. Grandma has a full-time job at a store, and they've hired her, and she's been there now 6 months, 7 months. And Ty has drawn a couple of good pictures for some famous people. He's done some portraits for them. Oh, I got to tell you this. I'm teaching my teenager to drive. Allison is now almost 16. In 3 weeks, she'll be 16. And you know what? There's no way in hell I can turn her loose at 16 with my $36,000 RAV4. No way. I have nearly a heart attack every day that she drives. She follows way too close. She goes way too fast. And she's changing lanes constantly to get up 1 car, 2 cars, 3 cars ahead of where she was. And we had an accident. It wasn't her fault. She stopped, and then the lady behind us slammed into my new car. There's $3,100, $4,000 worth of damage that Bear River Insurance Company has to pay for. But anyway, we're alive, we're well, we're doing good, we're looking forward to a happy Christmas. My health is good. Oh, I got to tell you this too. Those of you that have eye problems, and some... I don't mean looking at porn. I mean, your eyes are old and they don't see as well. My daughter, Rachel, put me on a regimentation of cod liver oil, spinach, carrots, macadamia nuts, almonds, orange juice, beef. I lost my night vision. I wasn't able to drive. I still have my little job that I do. But I wasn't able to do my job at night when the sun set. Man, I couldn't see hardly anything. Allison does all the driving now when we're together. But I lost my vision, and I've been to the eye doctor, and he's lasered the back of my eyes, and I've had cataracts fixed and new lenses put on and whatever. And I just didn't have healthy eyes. Well, with this new regimentation, believe it or not, I don't care if you believe it, within 30 days, I got my night vision back. And I'm keeping up with the regimentation of the things that my daughter, who's kind of an expert in nutrition, has set up for me. And I'm really blessed and grateful for that she has the wisdom and the knowledge of what I needed to get my eyes to be healthy. It's not just mechanical on the eye, it's the health of the eye. And anyway, any of you that have eye problems, give it a test. The cod liver oil is not my favorite, but to be able to see at night, I'll take a teaspoon of that a day to be able to see at night. So anyway, Sir David the Bard, our life is good. Life is very good. And I got to tell you too, the A1C, my last A1C, 5.7. My little computer from Medtronic is just doing a fabulous job. I've had it for 4 years. It's the most dependable mechanical thing I've ever had, and it measures that every day and puts in insulin automatically into my body. So anyway, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm alive. I'm glad I'm out of the Mormon Church, and I'm glad that I have an opportunity to do these videos. So anyway, be good to each other. Let me go here. Paleo. Oh God, hear the words of my mouth, repeated 3 times. And health in the navel, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins, and the sinews, power in the priesthood, be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. That is the second, the name of the second token of the Melchizedek priesthood, the patriarchal grip or sure sign of the nail. So anyway, the Mormon Church is unraveling. I'm glad I was out of it before all this unraveling is going on, but you're going to see a very different Mormon Church here in the next 4 or 5 years with this new generation coming up. Thank you. Oh, let me get my chair to lift me up.